This is mostly just a review. I think we've covered personalized content. But once again, I think we covered this whenever we were doing our poll related. But here, our news and events page is already pulling personalized content. And if we look at the VTL, which is controlling this personalized content, we look at our poll personalized. And it's just another method I'll just scroll down. Pull personalized .content.pull personalized, and once again, you pass it the same query for the type of content. You can use a filter for your content. That's all the first parameter right there. All right. And then some content filters that are being fed into that query. And we're doing a little test here. If pagination is true, then we do items per page as well, the page number, and then the sort by. If pagination is not set to true, then we just simply pull personalized, and we don't pass those page parameters, just number of results and sort by. And the pull personalized method is smart enough to respect the increasing number of parameters and then do pagination or not. Right. And then here we're just displaying our content, which is fully weighted by that score weighting based upon the tag, right? And once again, our news content here just simply has the tag field. This one's targeted towards a retiree. You could, I guess, put multiple persona tags on here. That wouldn't make a lot of sense to me, but if I start typing wealthy prospect, here I've got a couple of tags here created. I'm not sure why that was duplicated. Maybe it was a copy or something. But wealthy prospect or retiree, and we can choose one of those, and that applies the persona tag to the piece of content instead of just a regular tag. You can see has no persona, no little profile image next to it, right? And whenever we save that on the content, that score weights that by default to 100. If we a 100 tag weight, if we look inside that .marketing config properties and we search for, here, let me quit. Lost my searcher. And we went inside our .marketing config properties. We search for persona. Maybe if I type it right. Then we can see that pull persona weight. It has a 100 algorithm weight. You could actually, set that to some other weight, and that's basically equivalent to the number of tags that it is equal to. So obviously that is what makes our local site pull the content in a personalized way. And I hope you remember we actually put our little Ratatouille animated movie lover, but the second we started editing, we deactivated that rule. So let's just stick to our news and click on global investing. And whenever we click on global investing, that sets us as this global investor over here on the right. We can see he's blue highlighted now. And then if we went to our news, now this is all these news articles are about global investing, right? Or we click over here, first time investor, and now we are sorting by that first time investor persona. Obviously, no real website would have this flyout. This would be based upon your clicks and your behavior, and then you would simply adjust your content. I remember throwing persona out here just so we could see what was being set in this right hand column, right, for persona. Okay. And of course, you could apply personas to, as long as your content had tag fields, to any of your content types, right? And you can also add more personas just by switching to the persona, a content type, and then just adding a new persona that you'd like to target. You just add an image, your key tag, the photo, the description that is helpful to others in understanding which audience you're trying to target. And then the second you do that, then of course it's available in the rules engine, and you're able to pull personalized by that weighted tag that's applied to content. All right. And once again, the last piece to that is the visitor object. And if we come here to, let's just say, I would just put it right on our news page here, index. And we want to get right up at the top here in our personalized news listing. I want to get lock for editing. Make sure I'm at the top. I wanted to just spit out that visitor. That's all I have to do in velocity. And then I get my visitor, and I can hit Safari here and instantly spit out the entire visitor object. And of course, I could do visitor.language ID, visitor.description, visitor.identifier, visitor.persona, and I can get all of these properties about my visitor and all of the crude tags from my visitor's visit that I've clicked on: private investing, banking, yielding, Europe research, including the persona weights. Right. And that's fully documented for our visitor object. Here, all under the personalization section that covers our rules and our personas, how to pull personalized, right? And that's just a quick review